Timothy Heller talks about needing EMDR therapy due to essay from Melanie Martinez.
Quick question, why didn't she go to therapy first before she like showed everybody online publicly about what happened to her? Now, usually when I'm trying to find out who I should believe, and not just like believe 100%, like with Melanie and Timothy, I don't believe Melanie 100% because I wasn't there. And the evidence, all of it just seems so confusing, right? But what I do, I look at track record, like whoever is accusing someone that I know, I look at track record for both sides. I look at how they treat me on the regular basis. I look at body language, because no matter what you guys say, body language is a huge, huge thing to look at and be aware of when you're talking to somebody. This is how you know when you can trust somebody. So for me, all of that, taking all of what I do when I'm trying to see who I believe, taking all that and putting into Timothy and Melanie, I believe Melanie. But I don't believe her 100%. A lot of Timothy supporters like to say, I'd rather believe a possible liar and a possible abuser. I've made a lot of videos about this statement, because with that statement I've heard with Liam and Maya. But now he's dead and can't even say his side of the story. You know, all this other fucking shit. So of course, hearing that, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Because in this case, when you take Timothy and Melanie, I would rather believe an abuser, believe the possible abuser, the one that has just allegations, to the person who has actual proven allegations that have been 100% proven. It's been proven that Timothy is also raped other girls. There's proof that she also accused other celebrities of this. There's proof that she is a zoophile. She had a video of her making out with her dog and then captions saying "not safe for work." She also took a picture and flashed her camera sitting next to the Winnie the Pooh. Okay. Now with Melanie, that's Timothy's track record. Melanie's track record, there were a couple of accusations after Timothy accused her, and that's it. Of course, now that people think that she is a rapist, they're also finally calling her out on the age play. And I don't know why I said finally, because I don't think it's age play. We all understood where she was coming from, her music. We all thanked her for making it, because now people can see how devastating Teacher's Pet is and how much of a reality that is. But people like to miscue that, like fucking twist it and saying that Teacher's Pet is her fetishizing a minor with a teacher. Bullshit. Strawberry Shortcake taught us that it's not okay to be touched. Okay? Doesn't fucking matter. Right? People are saying that never happened to her, so why is she even making music? Awareness. Cupcake was a virgin making her songs. Do you think that she shouldn't have made her songs so sexual? Talking about deep-throating a guy, but she has never even deep-throated? And even though they're completely two different things, they're both, just comparison to get people to understand. It's not to say which one's worse or bad. I'm just trying to get people to explain that you need to start looking up people's track record and listen to your fucking intuition, because a lot of you talking about it is just because you didn't like Melanie. There's a lot of evidence against Timothy, but again, I don't like believing someone 100%, especially because even if they did do it. But I also want people to understand that the only way when getting to know somebody is like, or like understanding something, especially if you don't know them, like you guys don't know Timothy or Melanie, you have to look at the body language, the talking, what she's doing. I don't know which one it is, but if someone looks at like either their right or their left, I don't know, you like, if you know which, like if they look at right, they're trying to be creative, they're trying to make something up. If they're looking at the left, they're trying to remember so they can speak about it. Again, don't know which one is which, but like my friend Daisy, she was my best friend during childhood, and I texted her on a random Sunday. Hadn't talked to her for a week because we were like super busy. I forgot exactly why we were not talking yet, but I texted her on a random Sunday. I was like watching TV. I'm like, hey girl, what's up? She texted back saying, thought you hated me. What are you talking about? I don't hate you. You're my best friend. Who said I hated you? Katie, your sister. Huh, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her about that. Hey, Katie, did you tell Daisy that I hated her? No, what the fuck? Get out of my face. I didn't fucking do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're always believe Daisy. Of course you blah, 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 blah. Calm down, dude. It was just a fucking question. If you're innocent, why are you screaming at me? Considering the fact that this is not the first time that my sister has said something like that, or has like started shit like that, I looked at her track record. Every single time we hung out with my sister, there's always an argument. To be fair, it's not just my sister. This is any of my family members, but in this case, her. Daisy, like they like to bring up the fact that Daisy cheated on her high school boyfriend and that she stole clothes. Like many of the people that my sister still hung out with didn't fucking cheat either. Didn't also steal. Like I stole your shit. I stole Haley's shit too. My other sister. I've stole shit from our family so many times. Yet you still talk to me. Ooh, excuse me. Jesus. So I'd like for people to stop immediately believing these people. Like, I understand why people would rather believe the victim, because if it turns out to be true, then they won't feel so guilty about it. That when people say, I'd rather believe a possible abuser than a possible liar than a possible abuser, not understanding that's still fucked up. That's why I brought up the Liam and Maya situation, because he fucking died because people, like the shit that he went through and what Maya went through, right? So saying that, I feel like people are trying to make themselves out to be these like good people, and they don't sound like that. I need both Melanie and Timothy fans to really start focusing on both parties and see what the fuck's going on. Because I don't think this is like always continues to happen. Like, and then sadly, like people, even though like maybe it's not true, the only times these are being brought up is when Melanie comes out with a new album or tour. And that is one thing that you should be looking at. And then people are saying, well, that doesn't always happen. Of course not, but it is a tool. Looking at body language, look at past track record will help you fucking understand who is fucking lying to your face. And that's why a lot of people say, well, actually Melanie fans, like people that are Timothy fans actually don't think they're fans because she had nudes in one song. What are you a fan of? They're just Melanie haters. That's why a lot of people bring that up. Because you guys are not being smart about this, and you're ruining careers and you're ruining lives. And I also need you guys to stop sending the fucking threats, because that doesn't make you a fucking good person. If you're sending fucking death threats to people, you're worse than fucking Melanie and her fucking accusations. So what now, big boy? Like, you guys need to be